Well, hello everybody out there in the lands, ChrisMHLegacy.com with a little bit of a different episode of Topher's Log. So obviously we're still dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Ian. I cannot emphasize how much water has fallen over our area. It's just so much water. Inundated, flooding everywhere. I wanted to come out here before and do this because it had actually stopped raining. First time in a long time we had no rain. But now it started to drizzle again. So it's, so much, cannot emphasize how much water has been dropped on this section of Florida. For the most part, I've been through a couple hurricanes now. This one was probably the most water I think is that I'd experienced in a hurricane. The other two are really bad ones. Of course, Charlie and Irma. Those were a lot more wind events. Charlie had a lot of rain too, but it was a lot more wind involved with Charlie and Irma especially. But this one, the winds were okay here. It wasn't too bad. I still have power for the time being. They might shut us off because they're gonna start reconnecting things. So they might shut us off because they have to reconnect things and whatever. So that might still be coming. But the power flickered on and off a couple times there. Went off for a couple seconds and came back on rather quickly during the storm, during the height of the storm, I should say. So last night about like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around there. But still, have power, have internet, stuff like that. But the biggest thing for us at this point is just the water. There's just so much water. There's a lot of water everywhere. Of course, you got the tree limbs down, and you got the other small things damaged and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's just about the water. There's a lot of places that are flooded. We've all seen the images already, I'm sure, down at the parks, especially Universal. Jurassic Park River Venture got damaged. There's flooding going on in the Iowa Lagoon. There's whatever, so on and so forth. Which also brings me to my next point. Horror Nights will happen when it happens. It is what it is. There are other things to worry about at this moment in time, as well as the parks will reopen when they feel it's safe and necessary. Because people got to get to work too, and if it's not safe for them to get to work, then it is what it is. So people just need to, I think, be a little patient. It is what it is. It'll happen. We still got 4 weeks left of Horror Nights. I guarantee you they're going to add more days. Because if they're closed for 3 days, they'll add more days somewhere down the road. So it is what it is. But yeah, so just a lot of water. I am fine. Like I said, I am lucky to still have internet. Lucky to still have air conditioning at this point. But of course now that the storm is kind of past us, if I can always just go to my car, charge my equipment, get some AC, stuff like that. So it is what it is. But yeah, so it's been a hell of a ride. Of course, people down in Southwest Florida. That's a tough go, man. So much destruction is gonna be a lot of bad things down there. Of course, I grew up in upstate New York and in New York, so I'm kind of used to things like blizzards and things like that. I've often said that I kind of prefer to be in a blizzard rather than a hurricane. At this point, I'm not exactly sure anymore, but it is what it is. And now it's starting to rain a little bit harder, as you can see. But for a while there, it stopped raining. Now, of course, it's raining again. So that's fun. But yeah, so Hurricane Ian, get the fuck out of here. We don't like you no more. It's now headed towards the Carolinas, so it's going to be like their problem now, which is also bad. So this thing, I guess it technically was 3 landfalls because it went through Cuba, went to Florida, and now it's going to go through the Carolinas. So 3 landfalls. So that's a thing. So hopefully we don't get any more. Because hurricane season isn't over. That's always one of my biggest concerns during this time of year too, is that we do get these trains of storms. I still have PTSD from 2004 when all those damn hurricanes just trained on us back to back. So hopefully we don't get any more. But hopefully we have the one and done for us here in Florida. Of course people are still over there in Puerto Rico are still cleaning out from Fiona too. So. And people up north in Canada, way up in Canada, people got hit by Fiona. So it's. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching.